Hello everyone, I'm Mark Gabberty, the teenager entrepreneur, digital marketing expert, and author. In this video, I'm going to bust the myth about taking risks. And there are a lot of myths associated with it. One of the things is that there are people who they're just afraid of taking risks because they're not sure if that's how they're going to be successful. They think about what they're going to lose. They're afraid to take any type of big leap in fear of losing it all. But the problem with not taking risks is that you stagnate, and then it's actually dangerous to not take any risks because you're not potentially moving forward, or even if the risk doesn't go as well, you're not learning from your mistakes. And there are other people who just think that the only real way to take a big risk for the business is to put everything on the table, or almost all of it. That's not the type of risk taking associated with success. The type of risk taking you have to do is you have to calculate your risks. And that means thinking about them, setting a plan as to what you expect to happen, how you're going to execute the risk, so that it's not just like you're going in with blindfolds, you're being reckless, and then whatever happens, happens. You're taking the time to assess the risk, the working commitment, how you'll get the work done, the impact of the risk, and those factors in order to calculate your risk better, in order to determine whether this is a risk you should actually take, as well as what type of result is this risk going to give me. Now, these aren't risks where you are literally putting everything on the table. You got to take a risk in the sense where you calculate, you may have to put some on the table, but you're not putting all of it on the table. Like if a risk goes bad, even calculate a risk, if they go bad, it's not like you're done. You still have a lot of growing that you could do with the business. Your business is not down in the sewer. It's got a lot of life left in it. So it's not like one risk is going to take down your entire business. Those are not the risks that you should be making. Now, in certain scenarios, you are forced to take those risks. And those are the risks where you have to be really calculated with your approach. But you also don't want to be the person who forces yourself to that wall voluntarily just so you can take that risk. That is the do it all or end it all. Taking risks initially is something that you may feel uncomfortable with, but you want to start with small risks in that scenario so you become more comfortable with taking risks. Now, you don't want to make a careless risk or take a risk just for the sake of taking the risk. It is good that we have a fear of taking risks because that forces us to dig a little deeper and calculate our approach and see how we are going to carry this whole thing out. So don't think about the two extremes. A lot of people, I think about the two extremes of the risk. Either you should never take it, or it's something where you got to put everything, you got to go all in, where you get everything, or you just lose everything. So that's getting rid of those misconceptions about the risks will allow you to better approach risk-taking for the enhancement of your business. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions or you want me to bust a particular myth or talk about something specific within one of my future videos, then I encourage you to post a comment below this video. I take the time to look through all of your comments and respond to them, and your comments serve as inspiration for my future video ideas. So I do take your comments very seriously. And what I also take seriously is any engagement this video gets, whether it be a like or a dislike, because that lets me know how I'm doing on YouTube and how I can provide a better experience for my audience based on what my audience has indicated that they like within my videos. That is all for this video. I hope it has served you, and what I want you to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.